Java program. Okay. So I can explain what are the basic structure of Java program. Let's again I can explain how to what is the simple Java program. Okay, how we can compile the Java program and how we can save the Java program. Okay, so let I can write one more time. Okay, so each and every Java program we have written in the class. That's why class space we have to write the class name. But assume the class name is let's take some hello world. Clear? Then close the open the braces. Then we have to write public static void name string objects. Okay. Then open the braces. System dot out dot println. Welcome to Java programming. Then close the main function. Then close the class. Okay. This is a simple hello world program in Java. Okay. So let's first you have to clearly understand what is meant by each and every word in this program. Okay. Then go for the next concept. We have to open the notepad. In that notepad, we have to type the Java source program. So after typing the source program in the notepad, then we have to save the program as file, save as, okay, and we have to select any one directory. In F-drive, I can select Java programs. So in that we have to save the Java program. So let's double quote. In general, we have to save the Java program, okay, with a class name. What is the class name in your program? The class name in your program is hello world. That's why hello. We can give the file name is hello world dot Java. Okay. So in the double quote, we have to specify the class name hello world dot Java. So the file name of our source program must be a class name. What is the class name? Hello world. That's why the file name is also hello world. Here one key point to remember. In general, we have to save the Java source program with a class name of the main function. But it's not necessary to save the source program with the main function class name. This is the main function. Its class name is hello world. Okay, that's why I have to save the program as hello world.java, but it's not necessary. But it is a good approach if you save the Java program, okay, as a with a class name. It is the class name that contains a main function. Okay, here the class name is hello world. That's why here I am saving the program as hello world.java. Then save. Okay, now it saves the program as hello world file. Now after successfully save our Java program, okay, then we have to run this Java program as we have to open the command prompt. Okay, so just look at where we having our Java programs. F drive colon slash under Java programs, we are having the Java file. So that's why go to that path. First click on F colon, then cd space Java programs. Okay, under Java programs folder, we are having the our file. It is called as hello world Java file. So now we have to first we have to compile this Java program. To compile this Java program, we have to use Java C. Java C is the Java compiler. This Java compiler is helpful to compile a Java program. So if you want to compile this Java program, you have to compile as Java C space, what is the file name? Hello world, hello world dot Java. Then press enter. Okay. Here it can return an error, public static void main. Okay. Class string. Here I can, okay, type wrongly, that is the string. Just why I can open the program. Public static void main string is name is string. That's it. Okay. Save. Okay. Then again I have to compile. This is error. Let's look at the error. Can't find the symbol. Symbol SRTING. That means the comparison is an error. Can't find a symbol called as SATING. That means here we can type, okay, string in incorrect way. That's why it can throws an error. Again have to compile Java space hello world Java. Okay, then it works fine. Good. So when we are compiling the Java program, it automatically creates a class file. Let's see, hello world dot class file. That means after compiling the Java program, it creates a class file with the class name. What is the class name of our program? The class name of our program is hello world. With that name only, the class file is created. Okay, so your class name is hello world. That's why with that name only the class file is created. Now this class file is executed by the JVM, that is Java interpreter. Okay, so to run that class file, we have to use a command called as Java space. What is the class name? Our class name is hello world. The class name is hello world. Okay. So to run the Java program, we are using the command is Java space hello world. To compile the Java program, we are giving the command is Java space hello file name. This is hello world.java. To run the Java program, we are using the command is Java space hello world. So press enter. Clear? So it can display the output is welcome to Java program. Okay. That is the simple hello world program in Java. Now we can try to understand what is meant by each and every statement in this program. Clear? So as we already discussed, Java is fully object-oriented program. Why? Because in Java, okay, each and every program we are written within the class only. So every program we are written within the class only. That's why Java is a fully object-oriented programming. Okay, so this is the class is a keyword. Okay, so to define a class, the syntax is, okay. So here I can write simple syntax to define class in Java. You have to write class is a keyword, then you have to write class name, okay, class name, then open the braces, then you have to write some set of, okay, what is called as attributes and some methods or operations. We have tried some methods, okay, and so on, okay, then close the class. This simple syntax of the class, okay. So in depth we have discussed in the next coming chapters. But what we have to mention the class is we have to start the class keyword called as class, then class name, open the braces, and after that we have tried in some set of attributes are also called as some set of declaring attributes, or we can also call as declaring variables. Or we have three types of variables, instance variables or static variables or proper instance variables or static variables. So we're declaring those variables. Okay. Then we have tried some set of methods and so on. Then we have to close the class. This simple syntax of the class. The same way here you can use class. The class name is hello world. Open the braces and the close the braces. Within the class, again here I can specify one method called as main method. That is public static void main string args. Okay, that means in Java, the execution of Java program, the entry point to the execution of Java program starts from the main function. The execution of the entry point to execute the Java program starts from the main function. That's why that main function we have to written as public static void main and the parameters are string args. Let's we have to clearly try to understand what is meant each and every word. Okay. So now public is a one access specifier. Okay. So static is a one keyword. Okay. So again void is certain type. Main is a method name. Main is a method name. Okay. So if you want to know what is meant by each and everything, okay. So public is access specifier, static is a keyword, clear? Void is return type, main is the method name. Okay, string args is the array of string type. Okay, so now each and every main method we have to return as is only public static void main string args. So why we have used a public? So that means we are having the four different types of access specifiers in Java. We are having the four different access specifiers in Java. Those are called as a private, a public, a protected, and default. These are four access specifiers we are having in a Java. So if you are written any variable or any method with public means it is a global. That means that can be accessed by that can access it from anywhere. Okay, that means that can be available to everyone. That can be accessed by that is globally and that can be accessed by anyone and from any place. Okay, so that's why we have to make main as a public. Now the second called as static. So why we have to maintain a static keyword means so in general in Java program the method can be accessed as a object name dot method name. The syntax to access a method in a Java is we have to write object name dot what's called as method name. This is the syntax we are following to access a method in a Java. Okay, but the main method cannot be accessed with object. Okay, so that's why we are using a static keyword. That's using the static keyword. Okay, it means here the main cannot be accessed with object. That's why we are use the static keyword in the main method. Okay, so it saves the memory also. So why we can call it saves the memory? Later we're discussing what on static keyword, we're having the static methods, all those things, static block, all those things. Later we are discussing all those things. Here just you have to just remember here we are using here we can access the main method without using the object. For that purpose, we are using the static keyword. And void. Void means it's return type. Okay, that means the main function does not returns any value. Does not returns any value. That's why we have to keep void keyword before the main method. Void means returns nothing. Void means returns nothing. That means the main function does not returns any value. Okay, that's why we have to keep void keyword or void type before the main method. Then we have to write the main method. These are the parameters. The parameters of main method is string args. String is one class in Java. Okay, args is args args brackets is a what's called as array string. Okay, it is one array. That array name is args. Okay, this array can accept the string values only. The array can accept which one? String values only. Okay, so why we have to write string args means? So thus we can see in general we have to run the Java program from which one? Command prompt. Okay. So for example, if you want to compile the Java program, how we compile? Java C space hello world.java. So these are the parameters. What the parameters we have written here? These parameters are assigned to this args array. This args array, it's string array. Java C is one argument. Hello world.java is one argument. That means a string of arguments or a set of arguments from the command line prompt is passed to the main method. Okay, that can be assigned to which one? Args array. Okay, so here the args is the array name. Okay, so it's not necessary to maintain the args. Here we can give the a name. It's our name or args arg or anything, any name we have to give it here. This is the array name, and these brackets we have to place here, or also we have to place before the args also. It's not required to maintain the brackets, square brackets after the args. Okay, and one more thing is, before the main function, we have to write public static void main. It is also not necessary to maintain the same order. We will also provide order in any order. Public static void main or public void static main, okay, or void public static, in any order we have to maintain. That's not a problem. But we must have to keep public keyword, static keyword, and void keyword after we have read the main method. Why we have to write this string args means we have to pass a set of parameters from the command line. As here when we are compile Java C space hello world.java. So these are the parameters. These parameters we have to pass from the command line. These parameters are assigned to the array name is called as args. Okay. For example, these parameters you have to pass to which one is args array. So if you want to access all those things, you can access those arguments or those parameters by using the args name. Okay, later we are discussing how to access all those things. Okay, that is meaning of public static void main. Okay, so I can show you. Okay, let's see. Making main method public makes globally available. It is available to globally. That's why we have to make main as the what's called as public. The main is static so that the JVM can invoke it without instantiating the class. That means the main method we have to make it as static. Why? Because we have to invoke the main method without using the object. The main method does not return any value. That's why its type is void. Clear? Coming back to string args. Okay, so it stores the Java command line arguments is an array of class. Okay, in general, this string class we're having a package called as java.long package. That's here again java.long.string. These things we are discussing later. Okay, here the name of the string array is args, but it is not fixed. The user can use any name in place of it. In place of args, we will use any name. Clear? So that is about a simple hello world program in Java. Each and every program in Java starts with class name, open the braces, then you have to write the main method, then you have some set of statements. So in this, I can try to display some string or some text called as welcome to Java programming. Okay. If you want displaying any text into the command line prompt, okay, in the command line prompt, okay, if you want display any text into the command line prompt, we are using the statement called as system.out.println. Okay, so system is the one class, its one of object is out, the method is this object is println. Println means print what we have written within the double quote that can be print in the command line prompt. Here we can see, okay, after type Java, okay, hello world, it can display welcome to Java program. This can be displayed in the command line.